Hi, today we will see how we can draw Bart Simpson just here. It's a little bit challenging because we will use a lot of things from the CSS, so we only do that in vectorial. I just recover when you do some vectorial, when you zoom, it will be always pixel perfect. So this is really something that you must keep attention when you are doing a vectorial. And also we maybe blink the eye also and maybe smile him with some animation that we can see just after. Okay, we can start. First, I will create a component in Angular. So I'm using Stack Blitz with Angular application, and I'm create a new component. So we will name that Simpson, and maybe Bart to be precise. And we just we can do also with the command line with nggc if you have create a new Angular application. Okay, don't forget to declare that in the app module here. This is really important. Okay, and after you can have access. If it's another module, you must do an export also of this component to be accessible and to import the module in the other module. Okay, we will just display that now. Just remember the name start with app, so we can see here. If you are not sure of the name, you can see in the selector here. I will just copy here and we can use it like here. Okay, seems good. We are started, so we can start now. The first thing that we need to do before to start is to analyze the image. So we will start with the head. The first thing, I will give the shape of the head. When we draw, it's also the same. You do exactly the general shape and after you go to the detail, but you don't go to the detail to the shape. So you always go to the general and after you go to the detail. So we do exactly the same here. I will take some measurement here just to have something precise. Okay, as you can see, we can see that we have almost a square, a rectangle with a little rotation. And okay, we can see for that. So I will go for this size here. So it will be 233 and the size that you can see here. I will just report that in the CSS. I will take some color of the image, so you can take the value from here. I'm using pen, but you can use another software, of course. We're just seeing here what's the value here, and I'm using with Google the converter to RGB to X. So what I do, I just take the color, I take the RGB. After I report to RGB to X, you can write that to Google, and after you have the hexadecimal value. Okay, I've taken the color, I've created the CSS. So as you can see, I have the main class Bart, and after the Bart head, it will be the head that you can see. I take some measurement that you have seen precedently, and I take the color. So maybe we need some adjustment because it's more rectangle, but we will see that just after. Okay, so we can continue. As you can see, you have other shape here, so we can see this shape here. I will divide in two, one here and one just below. So we have two parts for the neck, so it will be important here. Okay, so we can see here. For the moment, I'm just concentrating on the shape. So as you can see, we divide in three, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we arrived to that. The first thing that I must do, so I've divided in 3 parts, and also I've put a border just to see better what I'm manipulating here. It can be hard if you have no precision of that. We must see that it's aligned to the right, so we can use the display flex for that. When you are using display flex, you just create a container, a parent container, and after you have the children just below. We will do exactly the same here. So I put the name Bart because I miss the R. So now it will be okay, and I recreate the CSS also for that. Okay, I have the container, so I put the display flex, the flex direction to the column, and after I put an item to flex n to be every children will be at the end. So we are in the same shape than here. Okay, we can continue. The next thing that I see, it's the border radius that you can see below. So I will do exactly the same here, just to have this impression that we have the same thing. So I will just put the bottom left radius on the Bart head here, just to have the same thing. I do the shape just for the part below, as you can see here. So it will be exactly the same that I've put here for the width and the height. So we can adjust that. Okay, seems good. Now we can do, it will be the eyes. Okay, what I do is just to change the color. So I put green to see better what I'm manipulating, and after we can go back to the previous color. Also what I do, it's in the head, I have put the class eyes. It's important that it's inside. And we are using the display flex, so it means if we are using the display flex in the Bart head, we put the display flex with the flex direction, the column. So inside here in the green part, we have the flex direction to the column, and after for the eye, I put the flex start, so it means it will be start there, and I will change the background color to see better the eye. I have taken the measurement, so it will be 80 because you have 2 pixels for the width of the border. Okay, we can continue. What I do, I take the eyes, it will be the container, so you have 2 eyes, so I put eyes, and after you have the eye just below. So I've put for the moment 2 instances of the eye. We must shape that, so we will do that now. Okay, to have the circle, I just put a border radius of 50%. I've put the border that we can see, and after we need some detail inside. For the people, it will be really easy. What we do, we take the eye, we play with the display flex, so we just put the justify content in the center and the align item to the center to be exactly in the center. After we can have the people. What we can do also, we can move a little bit to the right or to the left. For the moment we didn't dissociate the two, so it will be exactly when we are moving, for example, and we're moving to the left, it will move the both to the left or to the right, it depends what you want to do. But you see it moving the both, but we don't worry, we will dissociate that just after. Okay, just to have effect crazy. Okay, seems really good. So now we can continue. We have an effect of overlap. What I will do, I will dissociate the both, what I said before. So I put the I right, the class here, and I will put a margin negative to the left, so it can move a little bit like here. So it gives the same illusion that you can see here. After, we need to put the both eye more on the left, as you can see. Okay, we are in a good shape, so I take -20. I've just increased the border because the border is a little bit high, as you can see, for the eyes. Okay, so it seems almost correct. We have also small things here for the just on the top of the eye, so we will do exactly the same here. Okay, We see for the eyebrow just on the top, so I've created the eyebrow, I create a circle, and I just put that in the negative margin to be pushed on the left. And also, as you can see, the eye is on the top, so this seems correct. And also what we will do, just to hide the part here, we will just cover another rectangle on the top to just erase this part here. Okay, to explain, I just hide the part, as you can see. So I take the high brow, and it will hide the part that you can see. I just remove the border right and the border top because we don't need here. And after, we can put exactly the same color in the background, so it will be the green here. But after, I will change that, of course, for the real color that we need here. So as you can see, it's almost perfect here. Okay, I do some adjustments, so I remove some border from the eyebrow that we have put. What I did, I just put a zone that you can see here, and after it will be hide the part that you can see for the eyebrow. So how I do that, it's really simple. I just put a negative margin button just to a little bit up, and with the Z index you can put that on the top, and after I had with the overflow hidden. So if you see here, I have put the instruction here for the eyebrow, so it will be hidden because there is something else on the top here by this surface. So as you can see, it seems really good here. I will put green so you can see that it will be exactly fit, exactly what we need here for the eyebrow. Seems really good. It's better than the other method because we keep the same border on the left and we don't have artifact on the right with the border. Seems really good. We can continue. Okay, what I do, I put the nose here with a background color so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Also, we can adjust the border, as you can see here. We can put a border here. And we will play with the Z index just to have some elements. So this is the element more on the top, so we can put 40. And we have this thing goes on the top, so the R right goes on the top, so we can play with that. So we play and we will just put on the top here. So as you can see, it's on the top, and the eye on the back is okay, so it's just after. Just to be consistent, I will just put here, and we can see that the nose is on the top here. So we have the eye right, we have the eye left. I didn't put the eye left here on the div, so we don't see the difference. But if I put that, it will cover here. But we don't want that it's covered, so I will just put behind. So not too much behind, because this is something really important. But 30 seems correct. Okay, you must you play with the depth to have this illusion that we have seen here. We see also that the nose is the most behind, so it's exactly what we need. We need to hide some part, so we will do that also here. We can increase also the border, just like here. Okay, it seems correct. And we can hide the part that we don't need here. It's exactly what we'll do now. For the moment we arrive to that, so we will continue just after to adjust and to erase the part of the nose here. And we can see better how we can build the head here. Okay, we will continue with that just after. Okay, we can continue with the nose. As you can see, I've put a box, and with the overflow hidden, I will just hide the part that I don't need here. So it will be a little bit almost like here. So what I see here, I put a hide part. It's the yellow part that you can see here, with a width a little bit smaller than the other, and with the overflow hidden, it will hide the part that you see just behind. So for the red part here, it will be not in display flex, but it will be just to dry this part. And I put the margin left just to put a little bit outside of the head. So we can continue now. Okay, I put the color back, and you can see the border is everywhere 3 pixels. So we must keep the same consistency everywhere, as you can see. So now we will watch for the hair just on the top. It's a triangle, so we will do some triangle here. Okay, what I will do in this zone, it's the hair. So on the top of the head, I will put the hair, as you can see here. So now the challenge is to do some triangle. We do some triangle for the hair. So how I do that? I just realize 2 triangles, one for the outside and one for the inside. The outside, it will be this one, and the inside will be this one. And with the position of the border, you can adjust just to fit with the triangle that you can see here. So this is really important if you want something really precise. Also, the triangle inside must be in position relative, and after you can use the left and the top just to adjust correctly. How I will do that, just after I will put the triangle outside, I will crop that with another div that we can use just to hide this part. So we will do that now. I make the position for the triangle on the top. So what I do, I just take the hair, I take a margin right -23, because you know the border will be 3, and I have also removed the white, so it will fit exactly. We don't have enough triangle, so I will just a little bit shift the triangle. Okay, now we have exactly the same triangle that we want. I just do an NG4 with angular, so it will be a loop of 9 elements here. And what I did also is just to put the margin left for the main triangle, to just position a little bit on the left. Seems quite good. So now we can see the result with the color to see if it's okay. Okay, it seems quite good. I just removed the color just to put the original color. What we need also to do is to remove the bottom bar that you can see, and to crop also on the right and on the left. We will do that. Okay, I'm using the inspecting line so you can see better what I'm doing. I will create a hide hair. It will be the parent. And it will have an overflow hidden just to hide some part that we don't need. This is exactly what we need before. So I will do some adjustment as you can see better. Okay, I find some parameter just to adjust the triangle, as you can see here. So this seems good. I just put a border and a background, always with another color, just to see better what I'm manipulating. It's always the good advice that I can give you. Okay, we can do also a small border here, so we will remove that, but we will put just a border on the left and a border on the right. Okay, we are good with the hair. What I did, I just placed outside the container, you know, with the part hiding. I put another container on the top for the top hair, and it will be the display flex and a row, and I will display the first line that you can see before and the end line that you can see just after. To see better, we can just put some color so you can see directly what I was doing here. So if I change the color here, you can see better what I'm doing. Okay, we need just a little bit to adjust the top and it will be perfect. Okay, I find some adjustment, so I find this value and it seems correct. I just removed the bottom border, as you can see. To remove the bottom border, I just take the div with the top head and I put the border top to unset. So we are really good here. So now I will start with the hair. So it will be a circle, but we will do some adjustment here. So we are using the display flex. So I put the eyeline self. So it will be himself, to be flex end, to be adjust at the end. And after I put the white and the height to 40. And I put the margin top to -25 to be almost there. Okay, after we need some adjustment here. What I did, I just put the circle, so with the border radius with 50%. And also I put the white, as you can see. We will crop the circle just to have a little part of the circle. To crop this part, I will use the clip path, as you can see here. I just put on the left side, so it will be the most on the right. If you want also crop on the right part, you can do there. As you can see, it will be also on the right part, but we don't need that here, so we can let like this. For the inside part, I just put a circle also inside. So as you can see, the HTML, there will be the ear inside. And what I will do, I just put the display flex on the parent with the colon in the center. And after I do the margin right -6, why? Because there is a margin, a border. So we need also to move a little bit from the border. So this is the reason why you have that. Okay, we can continue. To reproduce the effect on the top, I will use the clip path circle, and it will give a nice effect, as you can see here. So it's exactly like the inset, but it will be with a circle. So we can adjust that to give this impression like this. Okay, I have put the ear inside middle, and as you can see, I've put also a clip path with a small effect, and we are almost at the same at the original picture. As you can see here, we are in a pretty good shape. Okay, we can continue. For the part of the neck, what I will do, I will just display with some Z index, just to avoid, if you do the border radius unset for the bottom, it will give not a nice effect. So we will do differently here, just to avoid that. For this technique, I will just take the part with the bat neck top, and I will put the clip path inset to 3 because it's below, and it will remove the part of below. What you need to do is just to push the part below here a little bit up. So what I will do a margin top with the -3. Okay, with small adjustment I arrived to that, so I put the margin top to -4. Also I put the clip path on the top, and I put some Z index to have the most below layer on the top. Okay, we can see for the part on the top for the mouth here. Okay, I will do for the mouth. I have created the mouth div, and I have put 80 pixels, so we don't need any more 8 for the head, so we will remove that. So I just remove that here. Okay, as you can see, it's there. we need more space, so I will put 40 here, just as I've mentioned before. Okay, seems good. And we can replace the below part by this part here. For the moment I will put 160 pixels, so it will be like this. I remove the border radius from the head, and I will put the clip path just to remove that, because this will be controlled by this part here. Okay, I will do a little bit different, because there is some trouble with the clip inset when you are using the overflow. So we will do the border bottom unset, and we will remove this div outside here. So I have exited the div, and now I arrive to that. So we are almost good here, so this seems pretty. We need some adjustment here. We need to unset the border top and the border right. As you can see, I've put the mouth here, and you have the full mouth for the container here. So you have two parts. This is the green, so see, this is the parent, and this is the children. Okay, so now we are almost good. The advantage, if we do like this, we have the end of the mouth, so we can put something there. So we will just complete the missing part here. To do that, I just put the bottom left radius 24 on the every side, and I just put the color instead of the mouth. I put on the full mouth because we need the color everywhere here. So this seems good. I've put some adjustment for to put the end of the mouth, and we can adjust this part because it seems a little bit too much on the right. So I make some adjustment, as you can see, so it fits better with the character here. Okay, we can continue. To see if we are in the right direction, I just copy the image in the paint, and we can compare. Okay, it's what we have and what's the reality. So first I need to check the head. The first thing I have adjusted is the white, because it seems too large. So now it's better. Now we can see for the other details. We can adjust the height from here to the top of the eye, so it must be less. Okay, it's much better. We have the less height. So now we can check for the eye. Okay, I've put the eye a little bit bigger because it was bigger here. So now we can see other adjustment here. Okay, I have decreased the scale, it seems better. Now I must adjust some little things like the number of the triangle on the top. I have adjusted just the size of the height of the hair, so now it's better. And now we can see also for small adjustment below. I have adjusted just on the top of the mouth here, as you can see it's better. And now we can adjust the hair. Okay, the hair is better, but the clip set is a little bit too much, so we will reduce that here. Okay, I have reduced below, so it seems better, and also here I will just reduce a little bit. Okay, this seems really better. So now we can see also to hide a little bit this part here. As you can see, we are pretty good, because I put just in the middle of the eye for the nose, so it seems really good here. And we are like here. So this shape seems more like the original. And we have 9 triangles like the original also. To be more precise, I put 1 pixel more for the pupil. As you can see, it's much better. Okay, we are in the good shape for the head. When you don't know how to go further, when you draw something, you can see all the shape. you watch basic shape. Like here we have some basic shape, so we will try to reproduce exactly the same. So think more in terms of shape. It's the same when you draw with hand. It's also the same concept here. Okay, we can see that is display flex column that I have put for Bart, for all the character. And after, for the part on the middle with the t-shirt, we will divide into part, as you can see. Okay, to build the t-shirt, we will do two zones, one for the top and one for below. For the top, I will do a trapeze. So what I do, I just transform the rectangle with the perspective, so it will give you this illusion. And after, with some z-index, I make an overlay with the below part on the top. So it gives this aspect here. So it seems really nice here. Okay, we can go further. As you can see, we are in the good direction. So for the arm, I will continue with that. So this is the top arm and the arm I've put outside to have no problem to put the position of that. And also we use the border radius to give a nice circle here. Okay, I have the basic things for the arm. I will not build all the character because it will take too much time, but we will finish with the arm, and after we can see for the animation. So, but it seems in a really good shape here. I will adjust here. Okay, I have adjusted some parameter for the white and the arm. So we are really good for a first step. I mean, for a first time to draw Bart Simpson. This is really a straight line, so you can improve, of course, to do something curvy and another shape, but this shape seems really good. Okay, so now we can see what we have here and what's the original. So we are in a really good shape here. So if you have done the same than me, I'm really proud of you, because this is really difficult, but I think you managed really good. Okay, so now we can see some animation. The thing that I want to do is to blink some eyes to give real effects. We can do that. So the goal, I will create an eyelid just on the top of the eye. So how I do that, I just create the eyelid, you see, on the top of the eye with the position absolute, just to keep the same position here. Okay, we can continue. As you can see, I have managed the z-index also, so this is really important. With some parameter, I have adjusted the eyelid, as you can see, so it will be really below. So we can do like this, and we can do that for the second eye. Okay, now it's the good position also for the right. I've duplicated the eyelid with the right, with another position with the margin left, and also I have adjusted the z-index, because this is not the same than the z-index before. Okay, we can put the same color. Okay, for the animation it will be really simple, but it's the parameter, it takes the most longer because you must find the good way. As you can see, we have the blink eye keyframes, so it means with 0% we have the inset to be 0%, and after we have 2% and 24% just to move really quickly on the top. So it will crop from the below to the top here. So after you have the 26%. And when you put the animation, you can do with the infinite, with the easing out, and after you can put the animation here with the name of the animation that you put, and it will give you this nice effect here. So this is really a powerful tutorial today, because we have seen how to draw Bart Simpson, also how to animate the eye, and to be really close of the original picture that we try to draw. So how you can get in life with CSS the animation here. So of course you can do more things, but this is really interesting. And also you can put the eyelet just on the top with the position absolute. It's really important, and for the right also. And with the margin top and margin left, you can play with that just to place in the correct place. Okay, I hope you have learned a lot of things today, and I hope this tutorial was interesting for you. Thank you to follow me. Bye.